So, good afternoon. Can you hear me? Yes. Okay. So it's very interesting because actually my presentation also discusses the use of story maps. As Pamela did, the difference is that it is for Argentina. And another difference is that I have not put that in practice yet because it's conceived for a course that I will be teaching next fall. It's a course that is part of the elementary language program in Romance Languages and Literatures at the University of Michigan. The course will be in Spanish. And the topic of the course is about the presence of Afro descendants in Argentina between the 18th and 21st century. And I came up with the idea of using story maps basically because the dominant narrative of national identity in Argentina is that there are no Afro Argentines, there are no people of African descent. So I thought that creating a project that is able to combine text, the story of these Afro Argentines, and locating them in a specific territory with the map will be working very well to promote the visibilization of this group that is not visible in Argentina. So the course is actually the idea for this project is to use story maps as part of the students' final project. They will be required to reflect on what they have learned throughout the course and to create this digital project in story maps. And another interesting thing that I like from story maps is that it allows you to combine images and video and audio with the map and to create a story that is visually very attractive too. And as well that you can share that project with a broader audience. So the main purpose of this final project will be to, after it's done, to share it with different Afro Argentines group in Argentina and to discuss the different projects that the students have created with them. The course is also designed to work during the semester doing different interviews with this group, so they will be in contact throughout the semester. So the students will have to create the text, to create the story, and they will be using the material that will be presented in class, which will be including different sources. And it's, as I said, it's part of the elementary language program, so the content will be kind of basic in terms of language, and there will be mostly short documents or short text, so that will be very helpful for them also to put that information in story maps. And well, I included here some brief overview of how story map works. I like that it also offers some tutorials and that there is a gallery in which you can take a look at some other projects. And well, this is also some ideas. And the potentialities and challenges. Actually, I would like very much to hear from Pamela and the feedback that she has in putting this in practice, because I think that biggest concern in using a digital tool in the context of a classroom is how to balance the time that it's necessary to be spent on the students learning this tool, and maybe some technical questions that may arise or some issues that they have while working on this, while at the same time covering the content and going through the program. So, but I still think that it has many benefits and potentialities, such as enable a hands-on experience that can promote the reflection of the topics learned throughout the semester under a different medium, allowing the possibility of sharing the reflections and of creating a space that moves beyond the classroom, which I really like that. Establishing connection and building bridges between American students and young members of Afro Argentine organizations. As I said before, working in the visibilization of a silent story and in engaging with a broader audience, and promoting the writing in a language that can engage a wider audience. I think that this is also another benefit in the way that they should, the students should think on how to tell this story, but using a different language, how to, in a way, retranslate the text that they have been working with so as to be able to communicate that story with a broader audience. And discussing the vocabulary needed and the challenges that it supposes. Some of the challenges that I envision that I would like to check with Pamela so to know about her experience: students' technological literacy or illiteracy, students' engagement with the particular technology, time constraints, problem solving and technical issues, and the project's afterlives. What do we do after we have created these different stories, and what happens when the course ends and all this material that has been put online? How do we maintain it? What do we do after that if we want to think on different, I don't know, afterlives of the project? So that's all. Thank you.